YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another reaction video for you guys, but before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content, share and like the video, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So I'm back with another video. So I saw this video online and I thought it was interesting because this is Lil Wayne's fiance, and she's complaining because apparently he broke up with her on Mother's Day and he kicked her and her daughter out of his house, and now she's claiming abuse. So I want to get into what she had to say. I definitely want to hear what you guys think of this particular video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
Okay, so for everyone DMing me about my story I posted, yeah, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text.
And
And her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. When I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, if y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them.
Lawyer recommendations? Why would she need lawyer recommendations? For what? They're not married, right? First off, what happened? What transpired? That's the first thing I'm thinking of. So he just woke up one day and just said, oh, I want you and your daughter to get out. To hell with that. There was no other recourse or nothing else that happened that made him decide to kick you and your daughter out on Mother's Day. He just woke up and said, get the hell out. A lot of times, you know, women tend to give part of the story and not all of it, because they usually want people to feel sorry for them and have sympathy for them. And other women tend to do that because women like to bash men, and they jump on the side of the women no matter what, no matter what the situation is, without any evidence of whatsoever. They tend to lean toward the women, but using logic and common sense would make you think, hold up, wait a minute, what happened? Then she says a lawyer. What the lawyer is going to tell you to do? Like what? Tell him to make you stay? I don't know, but let's continue.
I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the world, but you literally uprooted me from New York City where I was living and brought me here for this bullshit. That's crazy, you guys. These men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. This man has actually laid a hand on me. Nah. And I took it, you know what's crazy is they always say we're so stupid for love, and I thought it was a mistake, but I know other women he's put his hands on.
This is the part that gets me. Why is it when women don't get their way, they always claim abuse? Why is it when something happens or occurs that you don't like, it's abuse? But as long as you're getting your way, the abuse is okay? Make that make sense. And then she mentioned, oh, he's flying in some other girls. So this seems like a revolving door. Ma'am, you weren't exclusive. But I just find it very interesting how these women rush to claim an abuse when somehow it doesn't work in their favor. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, oh, he was just dogging you out the whole time, abusing you the whole time, and other women too. But y'all stayed there and you never complained. You never went to the police. You never made a police report. You didn't build a track record to show that he's been abusing me all these years. Why isn't there a paper trail of this abuse? Well, you could have easily went down to the police station and made a report to document this so that it's on record just in case it gets worse or something happens to you. That would be something that I could stand by, because you went and you reported it and you showed any bruises or evidence or whatever it may have been that occurred. But they know that they could just make it up and say it, and then everybody's going to believe them, and it is what it is. That's unfortunate though, but let's continue.
It's okay. We're about to go back to the house that we live in together with my daughter, and we're going to see what really goes down, because this is absolutely crazy and a new low even for him.
So, once again, I don't know the full story because I wasn't there, but this is definitely a common scenario that we see. And once again, if this is not your husband, you have no legal grounds. If he wants you out, he wants you out. Unless there's something some laws in that state that says, hey, if this person, because I know in some states, if you've established residence at a specific place, even if you're living with someone, they may say you have some type of legal grounds to maybe for that person to allow you a little bit of time to find a new place. If that's the case, if you've been living with somebody for months and years, right, and they just up and all of a sudden just put you out one day, just wake up and say, oh no, hell, you gotta go. You might be able to file something to say that you've established roots there, that, you get mail there, that you were actually living there, you are a resident there, even if you're not on a lease in some states. I don't know what the rules are there or the laws are there, but I know in some states you can have some type of legal grounds so where that person would have to allow you to stay there and give you an amicable amount of time to find a new place to stay. Now, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know what's going on, but I just think the entitlements that a lot of women have, and then the way they tell the story is always set up to make you think that they're the victims. You know what I mean? They know what they're getting into. It's just that when, like I'm saying, when their time is up and it's time to go, or for whatever reason he decides to leave you alone, they hate to accept it. So then they start lying and start pulling things out the crack of their and making up stuff so to try to, become a victim and be vindictive toward the person because you're mad as hell that he don't want to be bothered with you no more. That as simple as that. When you're dealing with celebrities, oh my God, yeah, they know what it is. It's just they don't like it when it doesn't work in their favor, and that's it. And then she mentioned something about, her daughter's birth. Okay, what that's got to do with him? If he wants you out of his crib, why don't you just go? If somebody is telling you, hey, they don't want to be with you, why are you fighting to stay with them? That sounds like a problem for you. And I'm shocked because we have so many boss chicks, so many independent women who don't need a man. I'm surprised when these men say they want to, walk away, they're crying to stay. I'm surprised. I thought they would be like, okay, I'm out. Peace. That's what you want. I'm out. I got my own money. I can go get my own place. I don't need you. Because that's how they talk. But then we see these situations where they like on social media for sympathy so people can feel sorry for them and then start claiming abuse because he wants you to leave. No, if he wants you to go, get the hell on. You can go. And I think I don't know if she's a model or something, but so I'm assuming she has her own money. If he wants you out, get the hell out and don't even look back. Because if you ain't got to tell me twice. If you want me out and you telling me I got to go and you got assistance putting me out, I'm out. I ain't going to even fight you. But once again, this is the scenario that we see a lot of times, and it's unfortunate. And I just think, for all these independent boss chicks that we see, y'all got to do better. So, baby, it's a hot mess. But listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.